Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Minnesota Fats. I'm your host, Patrick. Today, we are doing some maintenance to the big VTX 1800, the one that I call Dasher, because, well, Rudolph is just overrated. So here we are in my little garage. Got the big VTX. We're gonna be doing some shock bushings. These are the ones from the other side. As you can see, they're ovaled out and shot. No, I did not tear that taking it off. That's just how they were. So, figured I'd do a video, show you folks on how to do this. Need a 14 millimeter socket. I'm sorry, 12 millimeter socket. Some grease. A decent screwdriver or small pry bar, and a good old rubber mallet. If you like your looks, a little bit of steel wool, kind of give her a little shine when you get her off. So, screwdriver, at least of a decent size length for prying, because you're going to have to do a little bit of prying on this baby to get it back together. So, let's take a look into this. So today we're using the Honda genuine parts. I have 52489-HNO-671. It's most likely in reverse for you guys, but it's a Honda part. That'll be your bushings for your shocks. Get these on like Revzilla, Partzilla, whatever. They're a tapered bushing because your shock is tapered. Nice rubber, malleable. So, as you can see, we already have the rear tire off. The brake caliper makes a good little table. Take your 12 millimeter, put it on loose mode. Once you break these loose, you can actually undo them by hand. These are kind of just to basically hold it on. There's really nothing to them. The steel wool is to shine up the chrome nut and washer. They are a little sketchy, as you can see over the ears. I'm pretty positive that these are the originals from looking at them old ones. The person I bought this thing from, I don't know if it was them or a prior owner. I guess I really don't know how many owners that this thing had. Not the best of maintenance. You can see some rust on there. So here, by the way, short one goes in the bottom, long one goes in the top. We'll set these parts down. Now bring you in. So you can see how it's thick up here and it's actually split down there. Bad bushing. This one down here doesn't look so bad, but if you're gonna do one, do the other, because you got to take it all apart anyway. But that one, that shot, that's cool. I can see myself in the reflection of, there it is. So yeah, right there, shot. So then, to get this bad boy off, get your rubber mallet. You can pry them off. I just gave the other side a couple bumps and it actually came off. This side's being a little more stubborn, So we'll try to get in here and bump this off. Hard to do with these saddlebag brackets on over here. There we go. Get that bottom off. Got that top off. Just like that. So here, you can see that top one. I mean, that's just ruined. In fact, it just broken in my hand here. So these, you can either use a pliers or a screwdriver. Just give them a shove. There it is. Absolutely shot. Bring it in here real quick. I don't know if you can see it or not, but definite wear on the actual shock itself. Nothing too severe. I mean, it's definitely got a flat spot, but I think it should work. Next time I go to do these bushings, I'll probably just get different shocks. We'll pop out this other one. Put a little shine on here with some steel wool, because since it's off, you may as well. And then we'll clean these up a little bit. And there we go. Alright, so it's been a little bit here, and you can kind of tell in the light, these things are pretty shiny. So I sat and steel wooled them. Nice mirror finish all the way around. So put that up there. Your bushings. Get yourself some bearing grease or some type of a looby dooby. You don't need much, just like that. Just do an edge. Doesn't matter what edge. Oh, by the way, when I gave you the part numbers, that bushing's going to say top when you get it. Doesn't matter. It's the same bushing for the top and the bottom. Even though it doesn't say bottom, it's the same. So when you order it and you get 4 of them that say top, it's fine. Do it on a Sunday. Jesus forgives. It'll be fine. Smear this around. You don't need to do like the whole thing. I only do like just this first little hump. Get myself a rag here. Oh, slip joint pliers also helps with this installment. So you take your greased side, put it in, you give it a push, and there it's in. It's not fully out on the other side, it's starting to protrude. That's why I say a slip joint pliers will pinch it. Otherwise, this is good enough, because when you tighten it down onto your mount, that washer and everything will kind of center it and push it in the rest of the way. No big deal. we go to our other end. Smear this around a little. Like I said, you can start it and leave it like that, then use a slip joint pliers or a channel lock, whatever. You could probably even set it down and use your hammer or mallet. Drive it in the rest of the way. There we go. I did use a slip joint on the other side. Then it kind of just gets it in there a little more evenly. I didn't polish up that bottom side too much, but no one sees it, it's the bottom. Get yourself another little dab of grease. Don't need much, just a smear. Grease up your mounts. Because then that way this bushing will slide on and it'll give us something to spin on. So it's probably going to be a little easier to take off instead of being like dry stuck to the motorcycle. Now you go to put it on. Start with your bottom first. Bottom's a little bit of a bugger with the exhaust there. You kind of got to wiggle it around. You'll get it started. It'll look like that. And remember, this bottom one gets the small bolt. If you're unable to slide this on all the way, you can use the large bolt to kind of help it on. Take it off, and then you put the small one on. But I put that small one on, and then you just finger tighten it. I'll show you why. You know, and of course you're going to want to steel wool these two because they are chrome. And who likes chrome that's not shiny? Get that nut started. It's kind of a bugger to get in here. You may want a box wrench, 12 millimeter, by the way. So now that you got that on, that's to keep that from slipping off. You're going to go up here, and on this side it lines up pretty good. If for some reason you have your tire on here, because you can totally do this with your tire, you may need to pry down on your suspension to get this to fit. I'm actually going to have to compress the suspension here, so I'll probably just kind of either use a ratchet strap or a jack underneath or something. But that's where your screwdriver would come in. So you would take your screwdriver, put it over on this side, push down on the shock, and then get it on. But this one's lining up pretty close. Like I said, I may have to actually expand it out a little bit in order to get it on. sure you drop everything. There you go. It's in. Then you make sure you use the long bolt. Put that in. Then you'll torque it down. The torque specs are down there. It's not much. It's like 14 foot-pounds. And if you want, you could maybe put a little blue Loctite on here. This never had any on it, but it can't hurt, that's for sure. And that's it. That's it. And then you're done. You know, make sure you tighten up both of them. Exact same as the other side. So, pretty easy. So you folks, take care. I know this is out of the norm, but, you know, I figured I'd help some people out by making this video. Currently doing front shocks, and I need to bleed the clutch. I'll probably make a clutch bleeding video. I should have done one for the front shocks. I didn't do it. Don't do wheelies with these things. You'll blow your front seals out. Ask me how I know. Yeah. Either way, you folks take care. Have a very wonderful day, and may God bless. Can I get an oh yeah?